Yo, what's up, guys? Today is an amazing day. The Supergirl trailer has finally dropped. We knew it is dropping this week because of CCXP has recently been. But yeah, it is finally dropped, guys. I'm watching this trailer, man. I am so excited for this movie. It's based on the Woman of Tomorrow comic book, and that story is just a whole other level. Like, it's just such a good Supergirl story, and I can't believe they're actually adapting it in a movie. This is probably going to be like the first like superhero film that's actually like in like a mainstream audience that's going to be adapting like a actual comic book. There will obviously be some little changes, like with the inclusion of Lobo being in the film now, because he wasn't in the comic book. But I know that Tom King did have plans originally to have Lobo appear in that story. But yeah, but this trailer, man, this, oh, even the song choice, like "Call Me," that was such a perfect song to use for this trailer as well. So good, honestly. I'm just loving the vibe of this. Like, Millie Alcock looks amazing as Kara Zor-El. Like, this is gonna be something special, and I'm hoping this does well. Like, I can't see why not. Like, you got an amazing director with Craig Gillespie, I believe his name is, and you got Anna Noguera, who wrote the script as well, the screenplay, which is pretty good. But yeah, it's gonna be something special, I think. But yeah, guys, let's actually break this down, shall we? So we get off with this trailer, our first look at Crypto returning, as we first met him in Superman earlier this year. And you see him causing trouble, and he's having a piss on the newspaper, peeing on the newspaper on Superman, which is quite funny because the story's about him. And you do see something about Supergirl on this newspaper and the little Daily Planet Easter egg and that, about Superman rescuing like a nuclear reactor or something. But yeah, and then the next shot we see Kara in bed. She's obviously hungover, which is obviously the whole thing with her in the Woman of Tomorrow. Because and we saw at the end of Superman, she can't get drunk on Earth, so she has to go to other planets with red suns. Like, as you can see here, she's waiting for like a ship, which is pretty good. Looks really interesting, the design of this ship, which is obviously going to take her to different planets so she can go party and get drunk, basically. I love the trench coat as well. Like, the vibe of that is just so cool. I'm absolutely loving this. And we see her going on the ship and going to these different like alien bars, intergalactic bars, trying to get drunk. She's obviously celebrating her 23rd birthday as well, it's revealed. And she just does to call me, which is really funny. But yeah, this is really cool. But yeah, this is going to be a lot of fun, this trailer. And we get a better look at Crypto. He looks so good. I'm not gonna lie, I've got no issues with how Crypto, like the CG in that, looked. Obviously, it's based on James Gunn's dog as well, which is another cool Easter egg. Yeah, so from director Craig Gillespie. Now, this shot is interesting, the next shot, but I want to come back to this shot because this could lead into Man of Tomorrow, because this is a very big thing I wasn't expecting to see. But we get our first look at Ruth here, who is a very big presence in the Women of Tomorrow storyline, in the actual story, in the comics. So it's great to see that. But yeah, we get this amazing shot, what I'm presuming is Krypton, and it's actually Kandor, the city on Krypton. But it looks like it's actually being bottled. And if you know your comics, guys, you know that Brainiac bottles Kandor, the city of Kandor, I'm pretty sure. and puts it in his worlds, because that's the whole vibe of Brainiac. And we know he's going to be the villain in Man of Tomorrow. But will we get our first look at Brainiac in this film? I wasn't expecting to see this in the trailer, but we could do. But yeah, we're getting our new looks of Krypton as well on here, which is really cool, because I just want to know, like, are the Kryptonians in this universe like sort of dictators, kind of like in like Invincible with the Viltrumites? Because maybe they are. Because obviously with the message in Superman, that movie with Jor-El and Laurel. But yeah, we see Supergirl. She's obviously screaming in space because she's lost everything. We get a better look at the ship as well. That looks like it's the same one that picked her up. But yeah, I like the design of that. But yeah, this section get loads of different like raiders or bounty hunters or whatever, alien criminals. Very Ravager like, in my opinion, like from the Guardians of the Galaxy films, it feels like. That's what vibes I'm getting. And it's obviously coming out in the summer, this film, so the summer's going to be packed. Now, this, I don't know how I feel about this. This, I've seen online that apparently this is meant to be Krem, who's obviously the villain in the book. I don't know how I feel about his design, because it's very different from the book. But we'll just have to see when the film comes out if it's because of story reasons they've changed it. But we'll see. But yeah, we see Supergirl running from these like raiders or criminals. Oh, I just want to go back there actually. Let's try get that shot again. Oh, come on. Right, yeah, there we go. That's the first time we've seen Supergirl use heat vision as well. Now that's pretty sweet. I like this shot. The first time we're seeing that. It's pretty cool. And we see this like mysterious ship crashing into like a cliff or some kind. It could be any sort of ship. I'm not sure what it could be. And we get the front look of it as well while it's crashing. And this. Oh no, this is... Now, if I can just go back. But if you guys know what happens to Crypto in the Women of Tomorrow story, like in the book, then you know what this moment is. And I feel like a lot of people in the theatres are going to get very emotional over this or gutted. There's going to be a heartbreaking moment, but I'm not going to spoil it if you haven't read the book or anything. So... yeah, I'm not going to spoil it, but we see Kara obviously upset. But yeah, we'll leave it as that. And now, he's finally here. Oh, our first look. If I can just go back, it's very brief, very quick, this shot. But we finally get our first look at the main man himself. Jason Momoa as Lobo. Like, come on, this looks so sick and so accurate. Like, Jason Momoa is Lobo in real life. He was born to play this role. Like, this is probably like the best casting ever. And I really hope that this leads to him getting like a Lobo project of some kind, whether it's TV or like his own solo film or whatever. Because Lobo is just such a cool character. And I loved him in the animated stuff and like Krypton as well. But it'd be cool to see if he does continue. But yeah, we see Kara flying as well. Pretty cool. And our first proper look with her just flying in the actual suit. And this suit is so cool, man. I'm absolutely loving the design of this suit. It's just so good. It's like I was such a big fan of David Cornsworth's Superman suit. But in this scene, we see Ruth asks Kara what's Superman like, and she just replies with, he sees the good in people, and I see the truth in people. And I love that line so much. But yeah, Got a new look at the Supergirl logo as well. Pretty same as the Superman's logo. But yeah, as it's the same logo as the House of L. But yeah, I'm liking this. Overall, guys, this is such a good trailer. I really enjoyed this. To be honest, it's gonna be a lot of fun, and it's obviously coming out the 26th of June next year. So I'm gonna be there day one. I'm telling you that. I'm just so excited for this. But overall, guys, we've got Craig Gillespie directing this. So this is gonna be a project that isn't directed by James Gunn, because so far most of the DCU projects have been from James Gunn with Creature Commandos, Peacemaker and Superman. But we've got Anna Nogueira writing this as well, and it's rumoured that he is writing like a Teen Titans project. But I think James Gunn did say she's already working on the Wonder Woman script, apparently, for the solo Wonder Woman movie. So I'm curious to see what she's going to do with Wonder Woman as well, and maybe the Titans too, if that rumour is true. But yeah, I do think this is going to be a lot of fun, this movie. It does seem like it, and I'm just so excited to see this. But yeah, guys, are you excited for this? Like, are you excited for Supergirl in general? Like, are you excited for Lobo? Like, characters like Ruth, Krem, and even a tease to Brainiac possibly in this film, with possibly Kandor being bottled up. Like, that is something I wasn't expecting to see. I just want to know what if Karen knew the message about Jor-El and Laurel, because that was a big twist in the Superman movie. It seems like maybe the Kryptonians aren't so good in this universe, in this new DCU, but hopefully we'll get some more answers with this movie, or it will lead into Man of Tomorrow or something, because this movie is clearly going to be setting up some stuff in Man of Tomorrow, because that is, you can't tell me that bottling up the city in that one shot of this trailer isn't Brainiac, because that clearly is going to be Brainiac. It just looks like what he does in like all media. But yeah, overall, I'm excited for Millie Alcock as Supergirl. I'm loving this so far. But if you enjoyed this one, guys, leave a like, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video, guys.